need to find them housing and not lie to them and say, oh, we have housing.
Look at it. That's where they live.
Tonight on CTV News at 6, violence erupted this afternoon in Vancouver's Downtown Eastside when a man sprayed a fire extinguisher at police. There has been a large police presence all day as city crews remove tents along East Hastings. The encampment has become a flashpoint for the housing crisis in Metro Vancouver. The city announced the tent city was coming down today, and this morning police lined up in force, closing off parts of Hastings. This is 8 months after the fire chief ordered the tents be removed before a catastrophic fire erupted. As crews tossed equipment into the garbage, dozens of police officers monitored from the ground and up high, well aware that emotions could boil over. Good evening and thanks for joining us. It's been a dramatic day as a full-scale operation was launched to remove campers from the sidewalks of the Downtown Eastside. The mayor saying it's a turning point for the city. We have team coverage tonight on this developing story. CTV's Alyssa Tebow on how the day unfolded. Sinjin Alexander has reaction to the decampment and where people are going now. And Penny Daflos on why BC's political leaders are defending how they moved the campers out. But first to Alyssa live at Hastings and Columbia. Alyssa, what does it look like now?
Well, mi-jung, it's very much business as usual here now. There are lots of people that are back out on the streets tonight, but there are no tents and no structures, at least in the area where we are. Now, this intersection at Hastings and Columbia, this was ground zero for the operation today. It was one block to the left, one block to the right. It was full scale and it was swift, and at times it was also chaotic.
A shoving match between activists and police. In the middle, a barricade used for crowd control. From the back of the group, a man sprays a fire extinguisher. Every step of this operation is met with tension, hours after it started. Around 9 a.m, police and city crews moved in, blocking East Hastings between Main and Columbia. Those on the street told to move on. Then the cleaning started. Anything left behind, throw away. Furniture, tents.
How would they like it if we went into their places and took all their shit? Like, this is not right.
Though some Downtown Eastside residents felt differently.
This is what people around the world look at, you know? Like, they could have picked a better place to come and park their tents. Like, I've been down here 30 years, and that'd be the last place I'd want to park a tent, is right downtown Vancouver.
With the first block complete, the trucks moved out, but only to the next block. Inch by inch, the cleanup continued. Large pieces of furniture removed from inside tents and garbage picked up from the street. Resistance to the operation started quietly, then escalated. Every inch a struggle. Police against some residents and activists.
This is a war zone. It's an occupation, right? They're setting up checkpoints. People are not allowed into the community that they live in and love.
Critics say the show of force was meant to intimidate, attacking the city's most vulnerable. Others say the situation has gone on too long.
Police the area. Stop letting them set up. Stop giving them permission to go completely bonkers, because they will. If you leave people ungoverned, they'll be amok. And this is what you see. This is what happens when you let people do whatever the hell they want.
So the question now is, how strict will the city be about staying on top of this? When we came down about an hour and a half ago, there were 2 tents on the street here, one directly behind me, but within minutes, about half a dozen police on bikes came through to pack it down. So will that be the status quo from now on? We'll have to see. Mi-jung.
Yeah, that is the question. Alyssa Tebow reporting for us from the Downtown Eastside. Thanks, Alyssa.